each person in this organization wants to live freely and quietly without worries. Right now we don't have that situation.
The only Israeli side I knew were the soldiers and the weapons, the tanks, the bombing, the shooting. I needed to see that they're not all about weapons. They're humans as well.
A lot of the times, the first time an Israeli would meet a Palestinian would be when they're 18 and in a checkpoint. There are 4 phrases in Arabic that they know is, can you open the trunk, give me your ID.
The whole region is involved. Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Tunisia, Morocco. I don't think the conflict is just a Palestinian-Israeli conflict.
My life probably would have looked completely different if it weren't for Seeds of Peace.
Many times people ask me whether you want to make a career in politics, and I always said no, because I believe that change happens through professional fields and community activism.
Even though we do need some seats to become politicians to help us work on a wider level, I think it's the people that would make a difference.
When you're living in a difficult place that's heavy on you, and it's always conflict, and it's always, clashes, and you're always upset with what's going on, you need to have a path.
I went into occupational therapy because this is what my heart drew me to. It's working with people, it's helping people, it's giving them a meaning in life. Aline Hospital is a hospital for children, and it opens its doors for every child, no matter what race, no matter what culture, what religion. And a lot of the population there is religious Jews or Arab children. Some of the Arab children are Arab Israelis, and some of them are Palestinians who come from the Palestinian Authority and receive a special permit from the Israeli government. Most of the children don't have the cognitive ability to understand what coexistence is, but for them, they take it for granted that the child that Chaim can sit next to Muhammad. I mean, for them, it's the reality. The whole environment. I think that's the beginning of a change.
I'm working on the 6 o'clock newscast. My name is Dior Friedman. I work for Channel 2 News. I'm an anchorman and editor. The way you handle the information you get, you can be objective and at the same time stress the things that are important that you want to bring out to the public. When I talked today to our correspondent in Gaza about the incident in Gaza that a mother and her 4 little children aged 1 year to 6 years old were killed in Gaza, when I edit that text, I think that sometimes emphasizing different things brings out different things in that report. I think that every word in that report counts.
The project that I'm working on, it's called the Palestinian Enterprise Development Project, and it's funded by the United States Agency for International Development. Basically what we do is that we're trying to work with the private sector to build their capacity. For example, we have an employment generation program, a services program for just startups and small businesses, women cooperatives, and we're just working with them to build their capacity so we can have a sustainable economy. We were asked as a project to facilitate business-to-business initiatives between Palestine and Israel. And because of my background, I could do the job. I don't know if they remember that I'm a member of Seeds of Peace, but just knowing how I am and how I interact with Israelis and with people with different views, that really encouraged them to get me involved in all of this.
This is a group of people who are aspiring for change, and this needs to be supported.
Political changes are quick, cultural and educational changes are so slow, and they take so much investment.
An educated Palestinian society and an educated Israeli society can make peace.
If you empower one person and you show them that they can make a difference and they can really improve the situation in their community, their children are going to grow up that way. Their friends are going to be affected by them.
You have several hundred people here who are affecting their own little circle. And these circles eventually become, you know, something that you can, something that's tangible, something that's a critical mass of change.
That's the change you want to see, and it's slow, and it takes time.
Slowly but surely, more and more of us will be in key positions, in places where we can influence others.
I think that I'm using my experiences in Seeds of Peace today as an adult, a graduate and alumni of Seeds of Peace, by looking at each child, no matter if he's Palestinian or Arab Israeli or religious Jew, and giving them all the same treatment, and with all the love and care that I have inside me.
If we are the torch holders of idealism, we're gonna get people to change slightly more towards the direction that we're looking for. That's the cultural change that Seeds of Peace is bringing.